Well, if that doesn't get you pumped up to want to play this, then I don't know what will. Hello, fellow gamers. The Neo-Gedian Gamer has arrived. So in case it wasn't obvious, I am a Trekkie. If I have never told you this before, know this now. This is the first and foremost primary thing you can know about me. I don't care if it's Kurtzman. I don't give a fluff if it's a book by Jerry Taylor. I don't give a shit if it's Roddenberry. I don't care if it's Berman. It makes no difference to me because I am a Trekkie. I don't quabble and bitch over stupid shit about why things suck and why they don't. I'm grateful to get Star Trek. That's all that matters to me, is getting Star Trek and keeping continuity, things like that. So, today, since Star Trek is not currently at this time doing anything except tearing down sets, we are going to stream this. It has been a while, you guys. This is the first stream in 5 years. Had a lot happen. Have a new Xbox, so that was fun to reset back up. So, yeah, life, man. I've been out there trying to change the world. You all see what's going on in the world right now. I'm in the thick of it just as the rest of you. I may have time to do this because I don't have time to go stand out in the cold and do nothing at protests. I'm an activist, but I find more effective ways to go about it. So today we're doing Star Trek. So I have already maxed a character. It is my main character. But Star Trek Online also dropped us a Jem'Hadar drop. So I'm running a whole new campaign with the maxed out Jem'Hadar. He's not fully maxed out. I can still go 5 more levels with him. But, 65 is as high as the game goes currently. But you start out with the Jem'Hadar. You get a Jem'Hadar ship. And you get to do Jem'Hadar shit for a couple of quests, but you get to pick whether you want to ally yourself with the Federation or the Klingon Defense Force. Obviously I chose the Federation. But make no mistake, Klingons are my favorite race in Star Trek. And I fear the Borg. I will destroy the Borg at all costs. Like, no, fuck that noise. Not the good Borg, the Coalition. So for those of you who do not understand this game, so this game, all you old heads and everything out there, all you new people, this is how this game works. This game is 100% canon to everything you currently know about Star Trek. So like everything that happened to Picard and all that shit, everything that happened to Jamie and all that shit, all that's canon as far as this is concerned. Now, as far as this game is concerned, it contains other elements, fan ships. For example, for those of you that watched Enterprise, you remember that we got to see the future when Scott Bakula went to the future and was talking to Daniels. You got to see on the picture on the screen, Enterprise J, I believe it was. That's all you got to see of that ship. That ship is in this game. So any kind of concepts or any kind of fan stuff, like Enterprise E is the last you know of until the end of Picard, then you get an F. The captains are different. The captain in F in Picard is not the same captain in F in this game. This game it's an Andorian captain. I don't remember what his name is. But the ship is the same. It's an Odyssey class cruiser. It's in fact parked at the space dock. I'll show it to you if we go there. This game works both space and ground, so your ship and ground combat. Everything slots the same, but you get like kits and modules for ground combat, whereas you get consoles for engineering, tactical, so on for your ship, things like that. But everything slots the same. You can hold different ships, things like that. Everything in this game costs money unless you earn it. And you can't buy it with normal money if it costs money. if you have to earn it. Like, they make you work for the shit. This isn't like Warframe where I can earn anything. This game is not like that. Some things you have to get Zenny to buy. It's just it is what it is. So let's start this. Skip is very detailed. This first video here will more than likely be explanatory. So here's my Jem'Hadar that they gave me. If you choose the Klingon Defense Force, then your guy does not have hair. He looks like the other Jem'Hadars. I don't know what the significance of that is. But these are alpha Jem'Hadars, by the way, for the record. This Jem'Hadar thing starts after the Gamma invasion for the Dominion Wars and shit. So these are alpha ones. And because I maxed, I'm honored first. Fleet Admiral was this one. So I am an Andorian, female. My first officer is the one on the far right over there. The two Klingon siblings. And then my first officer, or my tactical officer on the left. This stuff over here is just like quick shit to what's going on currently. You know, store, Gamma Quadrant stuff with the Jem'Hadar stuff, and then the store. Even if you have like a level 1 character, I think you get one of these anyway. It's like it's intended to bring people back into the game, and it's super cool that you get Jem'Hadar shit. Like, I love when the game focuses heavily on a race like that. I did that shit with the Terran stuff when we were doing the Mirror Universe. Oh yeah, lots of Terran stuff. That's the new stuff right there that we're getting. It looks cool as hell, man. I wouldn't mind having one of those suits. That sword looks pretty sick. If that even is a sword, it looks like a sword. Those boxes, though, they're lock boxes. You have to have a master key to open lock boxes in this game, and they cost, at the very least, credit-wise, 10 million. Money-wise, I don't know how much they are per key, but you can buy them in like sets of 10 for like $100 and stuff like that. So probably like $10 a key or some shit. I don't know. They're expensive. And I don't know what's in a mastery box because I've never opened one. I've never gotten a key. It's very colorful. Alright, so top left, chat. And chat changes with sectors. As you see, it says Fleet Zone Armada. On the right, your map. Push and hold A brings up all your crap that you can do. These are currently what I am. I'll go into that in a minute. This right here, this TFO, these are your player versus event stuff and your task force operation things, or your multiplayer. Down below that, left button, left trigger, X, and all that. Those are my combat functions in my ship. In the middle, the right button is photons and stuff. Right trigger is all my phasers and cannon stuff. To the left of that is your HUD display for your ship. Up, so like down is backwards, but that's as fast as you can go backwards. And hit up again to stop. Up goes up 4 segments. Okay? But then you push and hold it. That's full impulse. Okay? Then you just hold it again, you can drop it all. Or just click it back down, whatever. So that's your speed. That's how you move around. Hold the left button. Makes your shit glow like that. It reheals your stuff. You just fly out here like I'm doing now, and then you just heal. Shields are the white bars around you. To the right of that, weapons, shields, engines, auxiliary. And then it goes right back. And you just click the one and let it sit there and go up. And mine will go over 100 because of my equip stuff. Left, even though it doesn't show it here, left button. There's nothing here, so it's whatever. That's kind of pretty much it for the online or on HUD display shit. Over there where it says heal health ground 3000, those are just like little daily quest things you can do. Like some of them will say like deal tachyon damage, take some odd damage to your shields, you know, things like that. Just little tasks. This is pause menu. This is all your BS. This is where you can see your ship. My ship is a sovereign class, because like I'm gonna pick anything else. I love it. I love Sovereign class. Unlike the captain of the Cerritos in Lower Deck, she doesn't like her ship looking all Sovereign class. This is my shuttle. This is me. You know, everybody gets like, I don't have one written for her, but like everybody gets like this kind of crap, little stats or whatever they get. You can write a biography for them, change their name, things like that. Um, I'm a fleet admiral, so that's why I have one bar on my thing. I'm not an ensign. And you can change the pips on your outfits too. You can go buy different costumes. I like the first contact uniforms the best. There's my Klingon science officer. She is Bela Mach. And she is the cis. Let's see, she has a thing. So see, she has a bio. I writ her a bio. Like Worf's her like, you know, Worf is pretty much her like Rambo, I guess. Um, Crazy Klingon reasons for joining Starfleet. You know, I wrote out here, it says pressured by her father to join Starfleet. Let's all be real. No Klingon in their right mind would ever pressure their child to join Starfleet. I don't know why I wrote that, and I can change it later, I guess, but let me just clarify. I know my race well. No Klingon would ever do that. You saw what happened with J-Law's dad. Like, oh my god, dude. Jaden. Yeah, Jaden. Sorry. And then Elisa Flores is my first officer, but it won't let me change her name. I changed it to Anya Kirk. She's a great-great-granddaughter of Kirk's brother Sam. So that's her lineage track right there. She's just like Kirk, though. Oh my god. The twin brother to Bela is Jola. He has a patch on his eye because he ripped his eye out with his dichtok and gave it to his sister because she lost her eye and it was his fault. So, you know, pretty crazy shit. Very gifted in warp theory, quantum warp theory. So, you know. And then I got this. Oh. Hey, yeah, you guys want to see him? My bad. Yeah, there's Eliza. There's Jalen, or Jola. Love that beard. I was like, yeah, we're doing that. They are both blue-haired, for the record. And that's why she has a scratch on her eye. There's Nervo. We all know what his fucking race is. Damn hierarchy bullshit. Consult the computer and see what it says. If I recall, I think the first time we saw them was like, he was tapping into somebody and watching them, but I don't remember who it was. It was an episode of Voyager. It was a Doctor's episode. It was Tinker, Tailor, Tenor, Spy, or something like that, I think. They gave me a Vulcan science officer. Gotta have one of those. Tapanme. You know, Thor. We all love Thor. Asgard looking bastard. He is an Alachi. And they are from the mycelial plane. From Discovery. And there's bad versions of them too. There's Tulap. My Vulcan Tactical. It's the same rank as... It's really hard to rank people up in this game because, like, you get the ranks, but you don't want to overrank people. Like, he's a commander. She's a commander. They're my lead people. He's a commander. She's a lieutenant commander, but I don't really have her doing something important. And she's like... It's cool that they give you Booleans and stuff, too, man. I love that. Asgard Engineer. He is a clone. It's like, yeah, we're going to put a Stargate nod to that one. Since the departure of Odo, he has worked as security for Deep Space Nine. Yeah, that's right. He took over as Deep Space Nine for Odo. Or, well, he has worked as security. It didn't say he took over for Odo. I did it that way so that it could be still canon. Like, I don't know who took over after Odo. He was recommended to me, so I was like, okay. No bio for her. I don't have a bio for her or him. I'm not trying to make bios for everybody, but it's kind of cool you can. Inventory. When you have runoff after 84, it makes a second thing down at the bottom. So these are the master. Okay, so there's two kinds of boxes. So you got these ones, lock boxes. This was just an Emperor's one. I have like all kinds of Infinity Lock, Section 31, Last Gen. I got boxes all day. Everybody probably does. But Master Keys are really expensive and got to be purchased in the Zen store. These open up and give you characters. So like they're not characters for your bridge ship. These are like characters for other things, which I will show you. These are just a place to collect all your bullshit that you use in other places. Oh, I can do my daily refining here. So refine the lithium once a day. You can get 8,000. I have a lot of ore, so boom. Every day get some. Just keep refining it. I got gold press platinum too, yo. You know, you get all this kind of stuff. It uses in other places. You can upgrade items, re-engineer stuff, ship replicator, but it only gives you like weird stuff. Like I don't see like I don't use any of this, but it's kind of cool. You get to see things like Bajorn Decati. Like it gives you crap like that. I had Romulan ale a while back. These heal you, obviously. It does stuff. Yeah, never gonna drink that. That's gross. You know, Klingon Rocketry. I'll try that though. Ew. Root beer. It's so coy and bubbly, like the Federation. Yes, I am such a Trekkie. Okay, mission journal. Okay, this is what we're going to be doing. So these are episodes. This is the Klingon War. As you see, it's got 7 parts. I cannot tell you how quick or short they are. Some of them take a while, some of them don't. Some of them are foot missions or on planets or ships where it takes a minute to get through. There's a lot of dying and respawning in this game. I'm just going to warn you now. Dying and respawning disclaimer. And it keeps. I got different. There's a lot, you guys. Like a lot. There's Discovery. Gamma Quadrant is it's the what you call it. Terran Gambit's the Mirror Universe. This is the last one. They had just finished dropping these last 3. All That Matter, Best Laid Plans, and Curse of Ragia, I guess. So, pretty crazy one that one was. Multiversal Borg incursions with the Ilachi and whatever. Not the Ilachi, the Iconians. Those weird dudes. So, it's pretty intense, man. Like, you find out that, like, just a little drop here. This game has Mirror Universe Borg that have bonded with whatever that race was, the Iconians, and it's just like a whole hot mess, So, Species 8472 is in here. We're friends with them, sort of. Especially if it comes to the Borg. So, this game touches on a lot of things. Everybody that's like characters, like Jonathan Frakes, and all them and stuff. I guess he's the only name drop I want to put up. They all come back in voiceover. We get Frakes, Hugh, 7 and 9. Jerry Ryan's in here for a lot. O'Brien at some point. We got Neelix, Tuvok, Janeway, Quark. Paris. Paris is a captain now and has his own ship. Oh yeah, then there's that. So everybody has their own things going on now too. So this is kind of where we have to draw the line, because like everybody knows about. Let's just use Paris for example. Paris, you know what happened to him at the end of Voyager. Now there could have been books written for that. Okay, so that's a whole separate canon. We got Star Trek Prodigy. I don't know if they mentioned what happened to Paris. I can't remember. And then we've got this game where Paris is still in Starfleet, but he is in a ship that's like he's something up there. He's like the pilot of pilots, and he like teaches a squadron of like special whatever. I don't know. Can't remember. It's classified. So there's that. So we'll be doing all those. We're going to be starting with this one though. These are all just like your endeavors, your Dyson Sphere missions, things like that. Tour of duties. I'll explain all what those are too. People that want to talk to you and give you more missions. And I don't know if they're like, I think they're just like repeat missions, some of them. Like Tour the Galaxy Daily, that's a repeat mission. That's what those things are at the side of my screen that you saw. Not sure. I don't know what accolades is. Okay, so these are the events that are going on right here. That one right there in the middle, that reward T6, that's a ship. The one to the left of it is a... Can I go in there? No. Hey, whoa. Let's try that again. Oh, what is that? I'm sorry, I'm reading. Give me a second. Dude, see, I don't want to waste my low-buy crystals on that, because then I'm just going to end up not using them. Every time I get crap like that, I say, oh. Do I really want it, though? I don't think I... That's cool. I don't think I want to waste money on it. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, you got all kinds... Star Trek, you guys. You have all kinds of currencies. You got dilithium, low-buy crystals, gold press, latinum. I mean, the list goes on. Starfleet credits. It's crazy. Yeah. These are all those things. Okay, so this game is redundant about how to get to doing the things you want to do. Like, literally how to get to it. This is the store, obviously. Dilithium store. I already bought one of those lot boxes. What the fuck? Why did that one back me all the way out? Dilithium exchange. You can do that too for Zenny. That, I think, involves other people. The game doesn't do it for you, so don't get too excited. You can do patrols. Like, that's what some of those ones were, where you talk to other people to get your missions. Some of them are patrols, and it'll tell you just like to go patrol the Palo sector, things like that. Oh my god, sorry guys, super thirsty. Okay. Um, with your captain skills and stuff. So look, when you max out, you get them throughout the entire time. But once you max your shit out at 65, you don't get no more levels. This is all you get. Ground points, space points, specialization traits can still unlock things like that. And these are just traits that say like plus 30 to kits, plus 20 to stealth, plus 5 all damage, you add different stuff. Whoa. Oh, because I only have 2. I was like, why is that? I don't have any of those either. I don't know where to get a lot of stuff in this game though. So, it is what it is. This is where you put your points on. I'm using Pilot and Miracle Worker. You can change them at any time, but you have to reset points and things like that too. So, stations. So, as you see, well, for example, Elisa and Tulap. You see how they both have that triangle with a beam arrow? You only get one and they don't stack. It'll probably take hers because it's a 2. So I can pick 1 or 2 while I'm in there. I think I have 2 on. But if they're both 2, they don't stack. Zarba, her first one there's a circle with the arrow. That's a shield. I'm using that one. I don't think I'm using any of Jola's, but I'm definitely using Beleh. Like Belah's one on the right there. That blue one is a blue laser beam that comes out of your ship. That's my away team at max. Now you don't always get 4. Sometimes you get 2, and it'll default. Usually it'll give me Bela, but I think I can change it. But it'll default her. So yeah, it's not too complicated. This shows you all the different stuff over here going on. First contact day. I kind of like their exosuits. Those are cool, especially the one on the left. Very halo-y. Alright. Oh, and by the way, this is where we're chilling. In case anyone was curious. We are at Earth. we're gonna start that Klingon War in a minute. I'm just giving y'all the rundown of this game, so just in case. Showing it off, as it were. Look at the detail on Earth, though. Like, some days after work, you can just come on and put your ship on and play this game and just sit here and just fly around and stare at Earth and chill, dude. Like, for real. Anybody you see that looks like that, Appin, Mitwaffin, Latinum Babe, that's a real person. In a very small ship, apparently. It's like a runabout. But everybody in that jumble of words over there is a real person. The only way you know they're not a real person is like that one, Federation Escort. That's not a real person. Federation Cruiser, you know, anything like Shadow, Founder of the Empire, Federation Science Vessel is not, Cruiser is not. You know, you can tell. I wanted to show you guys some cool ships. Everybody's like doing more going than they are coming. There's not a lot. That's an Odyssey class right there. That front one. That one next to it's cute. Y'all see how I just side banked in like that? Yeah. That's the Odyssey class. That's sexy. I like it, but it's not as cool as mine. The frack. That looks Tholian or something. That's crazy looking. I love it when everyone just warps in. That's so cool. I can do that. I was sitting here one day, just chilling, and that happened, and it wasn't a small ship like that. It was just like, it was like the Enterprise J. It was freaking huge. Like, oh my god, massive. Alright, I'm going to show you guys the space station real quick. Oh, look at that. He blipped out. Hold A. Approach station. Beam to station. Alright, we're going to show off the station real quick. Alright, this guy right here, Transporter Chief, just tells you, takes you anywhere you want to go. You can beam to all the different places in this place. So just for the record, we're not going to go all the different places. It's like up around there, up there, way down there. We're not doing that. I'm showing you the main points. Okay. Immediately to your left. Okay, so commodity... oh, sorry. For the record, this is requisitions. So commodity traders, those things I told you that you just collect and take to other places, that's where they go. Commodity broker is where you take like things to other planets that they need, or some weirdness like that. Humanitarian mission stuff. This is where you buy oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay, they're just with me. You're under arrest for not selling me good shit, bitch. So she sells you Starfleet issue only, and it maxes at 12, I think. No, 9. My stuff's like, I think the highest I've seen is like 15 so far. It's okay, it wasn't your fault. Mistaken identity. Dude in the corner over here. Yeah, upgrades. Tech upgrades. I don't know if you do them at him or if you do them yourself and he just tells you about them. So yeah, commodity traders, personnel equipment, uniform supply is exactly what you think it is. Of any kind you want, you may have to buy it with Zenny, you may have it available. You can slot, like it's an armor, you can have loadouts, whatever, and things like that, man. So, customize your clothes. Can I beam there? This is the exchange. So remember the credits. That's a person next to me. That's funny. Okay, so here is where you can buy and sell anything. Just anything, literally, whatever you want. But if I want to buy, so we're going here. I want key. Oh, it's like that. Okay, okay. See, right there. That is what they cost. And that is a lot of damn credits. That's all my credits. I'll have like 2 million after that for one key. Well, that one says it gives you 10. That's price per unit. So no, it's 104 million. So yeah, I can only afford one. So that right there should tell you how expensive. That's after playing my entire time of this game. I don't spend my credits at all. And you can sell everything, like I said, even those boxes, even the people. Because those duty officers, they don't count towards actual people in your game. They're used as slottable shit. That would be these. No. This. You can make them go do stuff. Like send them off to do like diplomatic missions and things like that. There we go. Find assignments. Featured. I see. You can just send them off to go do stuff. They have different ratings of success. Same goes with this I think it's a reputation? No. That's this one. Yeah, okay. Is this done? Yes. Small dilithium ore package. Hell yeah, I'll take that. Nice. Okay, so this, what you do is pick a slot. Pick one of these, whatever. I wish I would get off my screen. Okay. We're gonna pick Klingons because they're a little lower. So Klingons. The top 3 you can pick. The bottom 2 are next, and they stay in order. You have the 3 sigils are what you need to fill. So we'll just pick this first one. You get 3 ships to pick, and I have quite a bit. These are ships that you get that you can slot in. So see, I have tons. I'm going to start with that badass one that I just used. Damn, it only goes to 69. Okay. He's only that badass when it's by itself. So you got to get 95, 210, and 95 in the course of 3 ships. So let me put that there. It's tough, man. You gotta find a way to get enough and balance it all too. So your heavier ships are at the bottom, obviously. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't know if I can pull that off. It's so hard. And then you know what? Screw it. Maybe you'll get lucky at 85%. We'll see. Okay, now right down here, this is the tour of duty. So there's 6 of 10 for all of them. And when you hit 10, you get event rewards, stuff like that, you know. So always do the tour of duties. And you can re-roll with past tokens to get a different lineup. I usually don't. I just suck it up and deal with it. It tells you up there, but I can't get over there, so. But anyway, yeah, the tour of duties are your goals on here. And to acquire more ships. And that'll take 3.5 hours to finish. So there's that. Alright, so now that all that's covered, and like I said, you know, you can transporter can take you anywhere. So there's an infirmary over there. There's lounging everywhere. There's a place where everyone's chilling in the 701 club or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't remember, but there is one here. Oh look, he's got that sword I like. Ooh, he looks cool. That is definitely a person's character. Very nice. Who's this dude? I don't even know what race that is. That's crazy. I guess I don't know everything about Star Trek. So this is where you mess with your ships. Customize ship, acquire ship, manage ship, and consoles and shit for your ship. This one, again, only sells Starfleet issue and only goes up to 9. Because they suck. But you can get dual beam, phaser bank, dual beam. I don't think we use cannons. So you can't pick up cannons. And you get photon torpedoes and photon mines. So wherever you okay, so like you can go to Deep Space Nine and buy stuff too. So you can, this isn't the only place to buy shit. This is just Earth space stock. There it is. See. Woohoo! As long as those light refreshments are not Klingon, we're good. Oh, this the Ratchagino is cool. It can stay. Whoa, she's got a Geordie visor. Oh no, she don't. Okay, can't go any further than that. Did I hear a door open? Is that a turbo lift? And you know, you don't get like full autonomy to wander anywhere you want really. Like you can, but you know, I'm curious. I don't ever go over here. Can I go in here and buy medical supplies? Oh, hello. Ah, he treats injuries. Who's in the bio bed? Nurse Rasa. I don't know. I thought maybe I could go in there and like buy stuff. I was gonna see if I can find that club, but this is Space Dock Ops, so this takes to the Admiral's office, personnel, diplomatic, and orbital control. Oh, I did promise you while I was here. I did, didn't I? So since we're here... There she is. That, my friends, is the NCC 1701F Enterprise Odyssey class. Oh yeah, that dude repairs your ship. This is beautiful. Looks gorgeous. That's another Odyssey class over there. What is that one? 91413. I cannot read that. Yeah, super cool though, man. They just parked the Enterprise right there.
When you are ready to return to your ship, hold A to...
Oh, shut up. Okay, so we know how to do that already. I was only talking to him to see if he would talk, literally. Okay, so we're done here. So one more stop, and then we can get on with matters. That was weird. I ain't got a clue why I did that. Come on, what are you doing? Dedicated to George and Gracie by the graduating class of 2286. For those who do not know, George and Gracie were the name of the whales. You all know the whales from Star Trek 4. It'd be cool if they were like, you know, humpbacking. But anyway, it's clearly obvious where we're at. San Francisco. Starfleet Academy, my folks. Starfleet Academy. And honestly, damn, is that San Francisco? Wild. I've never actually run around this place. Like, usually you just when you go to places like this, there's not somewhere like I could go run over by that tree and find a hypo spray or something, you know? This game is more set up to be direct beeline to places. You can come talk to people, though. Check it out. An Dorian and a Tellarite. What are they talking about? I don't even know what that's about, so that's cool. I remember something a while back about cultural exchange, but I could never find those guys. Alright, we have more important things to do. Um, so yeah, here's the map. You know, you can't really go a whole lot of places. There's a bar. I think it's over here in this area. But it's basically this area has a couple of things that are different because of Starfleet Academy, and you can go mess with that. Like you saw me walk by these guys, the personnel officers or whatever. They can do stuff. I think that's where you recruit people to go do those personnel missions I was showing you. Anywho, beam me back up. Sol system. Yeah. And just so some of you, I know you guys probably get like vertigo or some shit. Space is relative, but this game is very accurate with that. So I will tell you, give you a little cheat here. Where are you at? Where are you at? I think it's that. No. Um. Maybe it is. No. Not what I'm looking for. Why can't I find it? Okay, so it may not make me do it here. Okay, so well, let me do it here. I'll show you in a minute. So, because of Earth. Earth is why. So, I can only go down so far. Okay? Down is relative, obviously. What the hell is... What is that? I swear, yesterday I logged in and I looked up and the freaking Nexus ribbon was coming across. Like, what the hell? I see a planet way over there. Haha. It's cool. I don't know what that is. That's always there too. It's weird. Do we... That's not even on my map to investigate. I wonder what that is. Apparently nothing. We're going off into deep space. We are out of here. Psych! So that's what happens when you go to the wall. So don't go to the wall. Going to the wall is annoying. Alright, but now warp to sector space. For real this time. Alright, now we're in sector space. Okay. This is what I wanted to show you. It is enable astrometrics. So see, you can only go down so far. It won't let you. So for those of you that have vertigo, turn this shit the fuck on so you can know where your bottom's at. I personally don't like it on because it makes it less Star Trek-y for me. Alright, so this is sector space. Nothing's different when you fly out here. Except push and hold up now becomes transwarp. And you can turn, but it's super slow. I'll stop. Alright. Sector map. We're in the Orion sector. Don't tell them. Delphic region. Yeah, this is the Delphic expanse. Okay. Galaxy map. Okay, so this strip, this entire strip is the Delta Quadrant. It's Voyager's start to finish journey. And you can come here to they have Dyson spheres here in this game. That's a whole other separate scenario. Oh my freaking god, annoying. This is the Gamma Quadrant. Most of it's ruled by the Dominion, obviously. And this is the wormhole, which pops you back out over here, the DS9, in the Alpha Quadrant. This is the Beta Quadrant. We, Earth, Space Dock, and Sol are right of the line. We are in the Beta Quadrant. Earth is in the Beta Quadrant. At least according to this game. There's Terra Nova, Pajem, Orion sector that we're in, Trill sector, Bajor sector, Cardassia sector, Zenketh. Oh, Zenkethi. They're so cool looking. See, and you can sit here and look at like each one of these sectors tells you basically a race for the most part. There's these swarmy thingies that are just horrible. And I can free fly to any of these sectors I want. Klingon space over here, baby. Romulan, Federation. There you go, Iconian sector. The Iconians. The Breen. So yeah, see, they have like all of it. The Northwest Passage. Nutalax. Yeah, so maps. Okay. Alright. It has been almost an hour, so I feel like that should be good enough. Oh, nope. Huh, weird. Okay. Let's try that again, because that was weird. Well, let me pick our space dock. But it'll let me play the others. Okay, well, we don't need to go to our space dock. I already showed you our space dock. Diplomatic orders. Play episode.
Diplomatic situation.
What are all...
This is a delicate diplomat.
Okay, so back out. Okay, now, once you pick your, what you call it, you can cheat and just hit don't do that one. Go here, go here. What was it? Diplomatic orders? Right here. Diplomatic orders. Select it. What the heck? There's a way you can get to it with transwarp. There we go. Travel. Transwarp. And I won't skip everything, so we're gonna let the dialogue run, so it's gonna be lengthy, guys. It's just a heads up. Enter Vulcan. My people don't talk, so I'll leave it on to let you read it for a second or two. Ultimately, I don't care.
Greetings. Thank you for agreeing to escort the ambassador to Pajem. Ambassador,
And they don't acknowledge your name either.
A ritual to honor the end of the Kalrek holiday. He will be done soon, but the ambassador is hesitant to use transporter technology. His bias against the transporters is not logical, but I have come to accept it.
You know, that's really sus, you guys. Who do you think that is? I think we all know. It's either one of two people, McCoy or Barkley.
It would be much more comfortable traveling by shuttlecraft. I have
Or Sokath.
clearance to land at the ambassador's location. I look forward to meeting you in person.
I would like to clarify that I am in a shuttle, but yet the map is ground map. You know, 'cause I'm the captain. Alright, land this bitch.
Starfleet shuttlecraft. This is Vulcan Orbital Control. You are clear to land at the requested coordinates. Welcome to Vulcan. Please enjoy your stay.
You say that, but I feel like I'm gonna have to shoot something before I leave here. No, when you come into a place for the first time, you can scan it the same way you do with the ship. Your character has a default tricorder. There's two anomalies in the area. That's weird. They must not be anywhere near me then, because usually in the ship it'll direct you to it, and you can just see it and then fly over there. What's this person doing up here? How dare you stand up here and glitch render? And it's not like hidden or nothing. When you find it, you'll see it. And the anomalies, like I said, they're just like hexametrine gas or something like stuff like that for your components. Basically, components is what we'll call them for other things. Cause I mean, look. There is nothing out there but Vulcan. Wonder if I can go in there. See? That's it right down there. That's how you recognize it. It's like a little swirly thingy. Trionium gas. Oh, does this give you a can? Oh yeah, match the waveform. Yeah, you have to do shit like that a lot too. And it's different. They have a few of them. The other one is over here. See, we just weren't close enough. Boron particles. Yeah, whatever. Fight me. You still get them, but I don't think you get as much. Okay. Then we have to go all the way back. That's how I don't go out of my way to find those. That's really all you ever get is that stuff. That scanning does other stuff too, though. Sometimes, like, you get like little side submissions for your main mission, and it'll say like revive 5 Starfleet personnel. You gotta go like look for them and shit. Life science detector always comes in handy. Alright, let's do this. Yo, Vulcan lady, where are you?
Captain, I regret to inform you that we have come to an impasse in completing your mission. Allow me to explain. As you know, Pajam is sacred to the Vulcan people, and access to it is strictly prohibited. Ordinarily, this would not present any difficulty, but Sabin, the leader of the order that maintains the monastery, has chosen this moment to illogically refuse to grant Ambassador Soka permissions to meet with the abbot at Pajam. This is most abnormal. The ambassador has considered going to the council to request that they overrule Sabin, but the process will take time that he simply does not have. If the ambassador is unable to complete his journey to Pajam now, he will have to delay it until after the trade conference at Cordan is complete, and that could take weeks. The ambassador, I'm afraid, has spent too much time off-world. I have seen it change him. His interactions with other species have grown easier over the years, but our own people have become more challenging for him to deal with. Perhaps you could speak to Sabin. I know he has a great deal of respect for Starfleet, and you might have an easier time than he has in convincing him to grant the ambassador's request.
I don't know what gives her that idea. Yo, Sabbath, what's your problem? I'll rip that goatee off your face.
Knowledge of the ancestors. Sarketh accuses me of abandoning logic, but he is the one refusing to explain his reasons for wanting to go to the gem. The planet is sacred. Our ancestors walked those paths. They found understanding and serenity in its quiet. When I am at the gem, I feel more at peace than any place else in the galaxy. The gem has been touched by outside influences in the past. The Federation is at war. Now more than any other time, we must protect this refuge.
For those of you who are curious, go watch Enterprise.
Seek knowledge that should never have happened. Buildings that had stood for 12 centuries were destroyed because we allowed politics and war in a place where there should only be logic and contemplative thought. As you know, when the Federation was founded, your people and mine rebuilt the monastery by hand. We pledged to keep it safe from the cares of the galaxy. Now only those who seek peace may enter. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors? Even a people who reject emotion require peace and contemplation. We are a spiritual people. Our rituals guide us throughout our lives. Vulcans who choose a life of study and isolation, as the monks at the gem have done, help us maintain our connection with our ancestors. The monk's study of Sirach's words in the Kirshara give us all a greater understanding of who we are and who we should strive to be.
On that last note, also watch
We
Enterprise.
seek knowledge of the ancestors. Centuries ago, the Vulcans were creatures of emotion. We fought one another in a series
Excuse
of
me.
wars that devastated our planet. Our species was on the brink of annihilation. Sirach taught us to embrace peace and to put aside our emotions in favor of logic. Sirach ushered in a time of awakening on Vulcan. His writings, the Kirshara, shaped all that we are. Without Sirach, the Vulcans you know would not exist.
Bro, those are some really good episodes of Enterprise, man. Like, the Vulcans almost nuclearly annihilated themselves. It was pretty crazy. Archer gets to see it from Sirach's mind, and you get to watch it. It's pretty intense.
You seek knowledge of the ancestors. I neither trust him nor distrust the ambassador. I simply do not understand him. He will not reveal his reasons for wishing to speak to the abbot, and has refused a mind meld with me. Normally I could respect his privacy, but other things I have heard trouble me.
See, so right there, you'd all trust
You
him.
seek knowledge of the ancestors. Sarketh has spent more and more time away from Vulcan in recent years, and seems ill at ease in what was once his home. T'Pela admits he has changed in the past few months. He spends hours closeted in his study, and does not share meals with his staff as he used to. T'Pela says that the stress of the war with the Klingon Empire is taking its toll. She hopes the peace of the gem will restore him. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Just so you guys know, we're going to try and break these videos right at the chapters. Like, this is chapter 2 we're in right now. Because when I get back on and play this, I can go do whatever I want and not have to worry about staying there. So I can always go back and just restart a chapter for you guys. So if you guys see me a little more leveled up or something like that, just know I play this in my free time religiously.
The monks do not use any unnecessary technology. Even replicators are not permitted on the gem. There is a communications array available to the monks for emergencies. Sarketh's request does not qualify. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Let's seek knowledge while you're being a douche.
I will permit it if you will pledge to me, on your honor as as a Starfleet officer that you'll protect Pajem from harm. Soketh says his reasons for wanting to speak to the Abbot are private. I will accept that, but only if you are with him. I know I can trust in Starfleet. Please, protect Pajem from any who would violate its sanctity.
Welcome to Vulcan. Do you have any questions?
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, he looks Romulan. I'm not gonna lie, man.
My business is my own. If you must know more, I require a meeting with the Abbot. He will not use subspace communications. So if I am to receive his counsel, I need to meet with... Do you have any questions? Excellent. Our departure has been delayed long enough by the whims of one man. I am prepared for the journey and can leave immediately.
Yeah, sometimes you don't get to pick every option like that when they're highlighted. I forgot about that. And also, you can pick choices based on your stats. Like since I'm tactical command, my tactical choices are always available to me, whereas an engineering choice, not so much. Alright, are you following me? Yes, okay. I was waiting for my shuttle to blow up. I don't remember the beginning of this game at all, you guys. So, this game is very, very long and very out for a minute. I just got that feeling it's about to blow up. Terrorist on Vulcan attack. For those of you who don't know, the Romulans and the Vulcans are now... They live on the same planet. I know canonly in the shows it's called Nabara or whatever. I don't know what it's called on here. But the thing with Spock and the supernova in the Kelvin timeline movies, that actually happened in our timeline of Star Trek. So
Starfleet shuttlecraft, we have logged your
there is no more
flight.
Romulus.
You are clear for departure. Live long and prosper.
Time to go. I see right there, I didn't know Vulcan had a space station like that above it. And look at that, you get like the whole, it's a trinary star system. That's crazy. Look how close it is to 2 other stars, 3 other stars. There's a lot of, is there even room to orbit? Oh my god. Alright, well, we're going to Pajem. And you get awarded shit after every chapter too, so you'll know when you're done. I would like to keep my streams for these videos at about 1.5 hours. They're just easier to upload to YouTube. And since we got the basics out of the way in this video, the next installments are going to be like pretty fairly quick. And, you know, again, this is a new place. 6 anomalies in the area. Oh crap. Probably shouldn't have done that yet.
This is Captain Katak to all Klingon vessels. Target their warp drive. There will be no escaping our vengeance this time.
No.
Warning, ship is under attack.
My advice is not to do this while you're getting your ass kicked.
Cease your fire, Captain! Perhaps today is a day for words. My fellow captains were blinded by our vengeance toward the shapeshifter aboard your vessel. They have died.
The
with
what?
honor. But if I am to die this day, then I would prefer to regale the halls of Stovokor with the tale of that foul creature's death. Ha! So even the mighty Federation has been fooled by the beast. Your guest from Vulcan is not as he or she seems, Captain. They are an Undine. They put on a false face and try to control us. But we Klingons know better. We will hunt them down until the last of these honorless dogs dies screaming.
Oh, okay, so if you don't know what an Undine is, I will tell you this. Species 8472. Go watch Star Trek Voyager.
Proof? Ha! Allow me to stick a blade in its belly while I look it in the eye while it dies. That's
Yeah!
enough, even for Starfleet.
My favorite race. Take no shit.
If you wish the honor of the kill yourself, then it is yours to have. So long as the Undine dies, I will meet my death with eyes wide open and victory in my heart. I await your decision.
Okay, now. I'm pretty sure these stack in your inventory, but I don't know how many. And you see that 6, 5, 4. Everything you do has to be within a certain range. Like my ship cannot attack unless it's less than 10. But like they can't attack me if it's unless it's like I have like a .6 variance there where I can sit and hit their asses and they can't hit me. Verteron particles. Swing it around, drive it like a boat. Oh, I saw the other one over here. Where is it? Like, if you got really good eyes, you can spot them. There it is. That's it. All right. I have no idea where those Klingons are. Oh, they're nowhere. Okay, so see, I'm a high enough level to do either one of the three. I'm just skipping through them, whatever. Yeah, they're from the Delta Quadrant.
My patience is growing thin, Captain. If you lack the stomach to slay the beast aboard your vessel, then any Klingon here would gladly do it for you. I'd hate for you to stain that pretty Starfleet uniform with Undine blood. Then the beast is slain? Macabre! Very good. Perhaps you've the heart of a warrior after all. Let me look upon our enemy, and tonight we will dine together as warriors and drink to the honored dead.
Captain, I take my meditations very seriously. Why have I been summoned to the bridge?
Alive? You're a fool, Captain! Strike now before it's too late! You want proof? Then lower your shields and allow me to beam over. Once the Undine's blood coats my blade, you'll see it for what it truly is. A grit hound in Tark's clothing.
There's no need, Captain. The situation is not difficult to unravel. My concern lies in the logic of you entertaining this Klingon's meritless claim. A most illogical conclusion. Allow us to examine the facts, Captain. You have a crippled Klingon vessel, whose captain has made unsubstantiated claims that I am an Undine, a species that is known to both the Federation and the Klingon Empire as a considerable threat. Potentially, but only if a great many other factors were to be true. Is it not much more likely that the Klingons have, in the face of defeat, instead sought to exploit Starfleet's desire for peaceful resolutions to conflict in order to repair their vessel and renew their assault?
A true warrior strikes without mercy, Captain. I only hope to teach you this lesson personally before the Undine does. We may not be able to best your vessel, but a Klingon knows many roads to victory. The beast may have evaded my vengeance for now, but I can still ruin its plans here in Pajem.
For the record, you do not start with this spaceship. The ship you start with is like, I don't know, it's an old ass one from Kirk eras or some shit. I had to buy and earn my shit.
A wise precaution. Though I admit I am eager to see my people safe, I will await word until the monastery is secured. And Captain, let not my journey here be for naught. A wise precaution.
We already did this. Whoa. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Sorry, my screen has my overlay on that spot. I didn't know what button to push. I think I want to take my exocomps. Yeah. Terran exocomps. I have 7 of 9's dual blasters from Picard. I was like, yes, I'll take those. That was weird. Yes. Oh, there's like a whole posse up here. Let's do this. Yo, chumps. That's super cool. Give me a second. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Oh, what? Fucker. Oh, yeah.
I have terrible news. Vulcan security forces have discovered the body of Ambassador Soketh. They have determined that he was killed by a phaser blast at short range. His remains were discovered in a stasis chamber hidden in a cavern beneath the Ambassador's residence. The Ambassador...
Oh, shit.
The one that I have been working for is an imposter. You need to be very careful. This imposter was able to fool Soketh's closest associates for months. He is crafty and very patient. Now that he has been discovered, he will be dangerous.
Such emotion on your face. I see now my deception has been exposed. Pity. Capturing the abbot so we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail. You are...
Oh, wow. Here we go.
shall perish.
Species 8472. Put his ass down. What? What? All right. Beat me up. Technically I do, but like I said, this ain't the shit that you get. Bring it. So there's a good possibility that you can't actually beat this ship, see? Yeah, he'd have been dead already. You can either lock on or not. Ow. Shields. If you just bounce back and forth between speed, you'll learn. It's always best to hook up good stuff to make your ship maneuverable. It's better to dodge stuff than to not get hit at all, you know. Where was that other one? Right above me.
This is Captain LaForge of the USS Challenger.
Oh, it's Jordy!
Perhaps
It's
we'll
Jordy!
LaForge out.
Now you know what became a Jordy. The USS Challenger. Good for him. part system. You wait just a second. You can hold it to hail or whatever, but he'll do it anyway, see?
I'm afraid their infiltration of the Federation goes much deeper than we realized. Who knows what kind of havoc they could create?
Oh man, it's the Undine. He's Trill. So that's what I get. You get all 3 of those and choose 1 additional reward. So choose a data recorder, personal shield mark 11. Personal shield mark 11. Photon torpedo. I don't need any of this. Current lockbox. I don't have a key to open one of those. Give me the quantum torpedo. I can sell it. Whatever. And that expertise or specialization goes to the points that I showed you earlier. And the dilithium ore. And I'm pretty sure that now that we're back in open space and we're done, the next one is stranded in space. And we could probably cover a few of these in the next stream too. So yeah, so we will be doing that. So, real quick, as you can see, all of my whatchamacallits are level. Ooh, I see an 11 right there and a 10. But anyway, most of them are 12 or higher, max at 15. So, and then I don't think I can show you here. No, I don't think I can show you here because I don't have access to the guys that I showed you that manage ship and all that. So I have other ships that are in dry dock and one more that's not in dry dock that I'm not using. It's a Galaxy class. So yeah, that's that. Real quick, store. You can buy ship bundles, obviously. Okay, but you can also go to ships and you can buy them individually for Zenny. And I think if you buy the bundles, it comes with variants, because you can get variants for the ships too. I'm trying to get a different variant for mine so that I can level it up. See, and those are Terran ones too. I have an Enterprise that has a Terran shit. Yeah, and they got ships all the day, man. Like, they just come up with it. The Da Vinci Miracle Worker escort. They got a lot of good ones. That Lafayette class looks kind of like a Titan, but different. Ah, see, they got all kinds of craziness. They had a spot. I think it's here. No. I don't know why this says these are all tier 6. Yeah, see. Okay. Well, this is why I couldn't find my ship earlier when I was looking. I was like, where is... Oh, go. There it is. For 2,500 Zenny. Galaxy Dreadnought Cruiser. Damn! One Intrepid long-range science vessel retrofit. Galaxy class. Yeah, my ship is a tier 5, I think. You get different bridge setups and stuff too. Oh yeah, stuff like that. So, but anyway, that's gonna do it for this one, guys. I know we only got to do one little quick thing, but hey, the Undine, nice of them to drop that on us, right? Yo, Species Report 72. I remember an episode of Voyager where they were trying to become us and pretend to be us. So that's kind of canonly cool. But till next time, guys, I will pop the next one as soon as I can. Same bat time, same bat channel. All right. Ad Astra, my friends, and I will see you later.